It has come to my attention that a lot of Christians are offended by the term Xmas. So I decided to give those Christians a little bit of a history lesson. You may still feel the same way about the usage of that term, but at least you'll be more educated, you know? Christmas, it's really two words, Christ's Mass. So the Mass of Christ. Christ being Jesus the Savior. Mass from the Latin word missa, meaning dismissal. Mass is commonly used by the Catholics as what they call the service in their church. So let's note that Mass was abbreviated to fit into Christmas. Christ comes from the Greek word Christos, meaning the anointed one. Christos is spelled this way, and as you can see, the first letter is the X. Xmas has been an abbreviation used for literally hundreds and hundreds of years, not a modern attempt to remove Christ from Christmas. X is an abbreviation for Christ, not a replacement. It may be true that some people do call it Xmas with that intention, but what makes them any worse than people who do call it Christmas but feel the same way or even hate Christmas? My point is, yes, Christmas has been very commercialized, but getting offended by a word doesn't really change anything. It just makes you look like a crazy person. So instead of saying, "Hey, buddy, it's called Christmas. Have some respect. Would you like it if I said, oh, happy regular day on your birthday?" I didn't think so. Seriously, some Christians react far worse than that. So instead of saying that, you can say, oh, do you know where that X originates? It's very interesting, actually. That can even lead to a very civilized conversation about the real Christmas story. I'll continue to call it Christmas, but Xmas doesn't offend me, and if it offends you, maybe you should be offended by Mass as well. So just think about it, okay? If you still feel the same way, that's up to you, but just have a wonderful time and Merry Christmas.